Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, show us.
So this is the current device.
Okay.
So you're getting light through closed eyes, through those panels in front of each eye.
Okay.
We've got sound coming through headphones, so someone can plug in their own headphones, or we supply headphones as well.
Okay.
And then we have the heart rate variability monitor, which is right on the forehead.
Mm.
So we're picking up all the biometrics right on the forehead. And someone uses this, basically, you turn it on through an app. The app asks you pain, mood, and sleep. You just score yourself, and then you put the device on. You lay back. You either lay down in bed, or you lay in an arm, or you relax in an armchair, and then you just turn it on. And through closed eyes, you're getting pulses of light through your eyes and sound into your ears. And it's starting at a relatively fast level, and then stepping down into slower frequencies. And then the average person is, so about 80% of people are asleep by the fifth use.
By the fifth use. And how many minutes do you have to use it?
15, 16.
15, 16 minutes. And is it any time of day, or is this right before bed or at bedtime?
Any time of day. So the fibromyalgia study, which was the third study, you got people with very large amounts of pain, fatigue issues, everything. And what we said to them was, use it every time before bed, as you're going to sleep, and basically then the device, either people sort of stay slightly awake and take the device off, and then it's by their bed in the morning, or the majority of people actually just let it fall off, or it ends up on the bed or on the floor.
Okay.
But that's one use. And then we told them, use any other time that any of your symptoms are too much for you to enjoy what you're doing. So fatigue, pain, depression, anxiety, if any of those are hitting you and you're not enjoying what you're doing, stop, use the device for 15 minutes, and then go back to your day. And we started with an average use of 5 times a day. That's what people were just choosing to do.
Okay.
And by 2 weeks, we'd had a 45% reduction in overall symptoms, a 49% reduction in depression, which is considerably better than Prozac. We had a 46% reduction in anxiety, again, better than Xanax, so both better than the best in their category. The overall symptoms at 45%, we were 3 times more effective than the very best drug.
Wow.
And the very best drug is Lyrica.
Oh, I see.
Which does a 15% reduction in symptoms. But even though everyone, and fibro, so a lot of people don't know much about fibromyalgia, but fibromyalgia affects there are 10 million diagnosed Americans with it. So probably another 5 or 10 million that aren't diagnosed. It's more than 80% women, and it's lifelong chronic pain with no options. And Lyrica is the best drug at 15%. Almost everyone that is actually diagnosed with fibro will actually be put on it, because it's the first drug that everyone's tried on. Only 20% carry on taking it because of how brutal the side effects are.
I see.
So we are at 3 times the efficacy with 0 side effects. And
I mean, yeah, this sounds fantastic for the people that are suffering. I mean, really outstanding results. What about, I didn't mean to cut you off right there. Go ahead. I was going to ask you a question.
So we went to the FDA with those results.
Yeah.
And the FDA said, that's great. Now can we have a larger study, please? So we're doing a 150-person study that's starting at Duke by the end of June.
Okay.
And we'll have those results in either October or November. And so we are hoping for our first FDA approval in January or February.
And if you get FDA approval, besides being able to say it's FDA approved, what else does that do for your business that you can't do right now?
It allows us to tell people, it allows us to market for fibromyalgia.
I see. Okay.
So right now, like anytime we mention fibromyalgia, pain, anxiety, depression. And we have a depression study that's going to be starting by the end of July in Aurora Mental Health in Aurora.
Mm-hmm.
There's also an anxiety study that we're doing. All of those things, every time we mention them, we have to make it very clear that we're not FDA cleared for them yet, and that's what we're doing the clinical trials for. So anything that is sales related, and anything that's that anybody might read or listen to that is that might prompt someone to buy, we have to be really explicit about we are cleared for sleep and relaxation.
I see. So it's a huge marketing game changer for you. What about does it change where you can sell it?
Well, yes, because at the moment we can sell direct to consumer as a wellness device, but with FDA clearance, that means we can also go back to the insurers. We've already been talking with Anthem and Harvard Pilgrim, and they've been giving us really good coaching on what data they want to see and when they want to see it in order to have those discussions about reimbursement. Because ultimately, we're in America, so the worse your health is, the worse your finances typically tend to be. Not always, but it's a general rule. If your health is in a mess, it hurts your finances. Is
the huge win for you? It's FDA approved and it's also covered by your insurance. And so when the doctor diagnoses you, boom, he says you can get one of these and it's covered by your insurance. I mean, that's obvious. That's the giant home run for you right there.
Yeah, and it'll take us a while to get there.
Okay.
And that's why we're making it available as a wellness device first.
Okay.
So that we can help anybody who wants us wants to have a try.
The Riderflex podcast features entrepreneurs, business executives, and the stories behind how they got there, as well as daily tips on career advice and job interviews. Our show can be heard just about anywhere these days, but you can visit riderflex.com and click on the podcast page to hear all the previous episodes and learn more about the recruiting and consulting services we provide. Contact us at the email address info@riderflex.com or 888-964-5876. Thanks so much for listening, and if you enjoy our show, please be sure to subscribe to our channel and like the episodes.